Badger State Games kicked off earlier this month for the 33rd time. Joining us this morning to tell us more about them and what you can expect is the director for the event, Nick Ockwig. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning, Megan.
So for someone who is unaware of the Badger State Games, can you explain what it's all about?
Well, Megan, what it is we're an amateur sports competition. We do both winter and summer competitions. Like you had mentioned, this is the 33rd year of the Winter Games. So we've got a lot of history here in the state of Wisconsin, and it is a state competition. So even though our home here is in Wausau, we have competitions throughout the state. I've had events up in Rhinelander at the BMX track. We go to Appleton for billiards. So again, we're all over the state. It's the Badger State Games, but I'm a little selfish because I work for the Visitors Bureau here in Wausau as well. So we have a lot of competitions here in Wausau because what sporting events do is it brings obviously competitors and athletes to town. And we like that when we can show off the greater Wausau area and all of our attractions. And a lot of events you maybe need to stay overnight in some hotels and go out to our restaurants and do some shopping. So again, a majority of our events are in the greater Wausau area, but we do spread it out. You know, branding and marketing is a big part of any activity. So we like to have events all around the state of Wisconsin. And yeah, the Winter Games are kicked off a couple weeks ago.
And speaking of which, you just mentioned that the games had started earlier this month. How has the turnout been for that? And what games are going on this weekend?
Yeah, so we did start a couple weeks ago. We had a snowmobile ride, Megan, that actually went from Wausau over 2 days, 200 miles, 16 snowmobile clubs were involved. And we went up to Eagle River and we partnered with them for the kickoff of their World Derby Complex and their snowmobile championship. So, but yeah, the athletes, you know, I have to mention it, you know, we've still got COVID and Omicron. So that does still affect some things, but our Alpine event that happened in Granite Peak, well over 100 and some downhill skiers. So we're really excited about that. But this upcoming weekend, Megan, is a real big weekend for the Badger State Games. I've got some of my biggest events all winter long. We've got Nordic or cross-country skiing. We'll have 300 to 400 athletes in that. Also have curling at the Wausau Curling Club. It's one of the largest sheets of ice in the whole country here in Wausau at the Curling Club. And also then I have figure skating, which will have 300 to 400 young gals and guys doing figure skating for the Badger State Games. And you know what's really neat is we're only weeks away from the Winter Olympics. And that always gets everybody excited about competition. And again, we're in amateur sports, but I'd put up my medal against an Olympic medal anytime. This is our Badger State gold medal. And as you can see, it's pretty huge. So as we say with the Badger State Games, go for the gold. But really what the Badger State Games is about too is just competing, you know, meeting friends, old friends, new friends, and just the enjoyment of competing against yourself and you know, and the competition, Megan.
And if someone wants to participate in any of the games, including this weekend, where can they go for more information on this?
Yeah, great. All the information, all the details, and to register, you can go to badgerstategames.org, and we have online registration. There's a clickable registration form that you can print out and send into the Badger State Game, and then we do have on-site registration as well. For Nordic, we do. So curling and the figure skating, those are online only and stuff like that. But again, all the information, and we had 23 events for the Winter Games. We're going to be about halfway through. So we still have events like, you know, billiards and stuff going on. So by all means, go to badgerstategames.org, Megan, and check it out.
Well, thank you so much for all the information. It sounds like so much fun, and people should definitely try out or be a part of the Badger State Games. And thank you so much for joining us this morning, and I hope you have a great event turnout.
Thanks, Megan. Really appreciate it. Have a great day.